Imagine a world where every horizon promised more land. A world where a single, unbroken coastline encircled an immense, singular landmass. This was Earth, billions of years ago, when the continents as we know them were still locked in a tight embrace, forming the supercontinent Pangea. Now imagine if this ancient arrangement had never broken apart. Imagine a world where Pangea persisted. What would such a world look like? How would life, in all its forms, have adapted and evolved on this vastly different Earth? Welcome to In the Realm of Possibilities, the channel where we explore alternate histories and realities. Today, we step into a world where Pangea, the supercontinent, never split. What kind of world would this be, and how would it impact our lives? Let's explore. The study of history often focuses on what was, but what about the infinite possibilities that could have been? This is the realm of counterfactual history, a tantalizing exercise in speculation and imagination. In the case of a persistent Pangea, we confront a counterfactual of truly global proportions. Everything we know about our world, from the intricate tapestry of cultures to the complex web of geopolitical relations, is predicated on the existence of separate continents. The very notion of exploration of distant lands separated by vast oceans is rendered moot in a Pangean reality. Instead, we are presented with a world where the very definition of distance, of separation, takes on an entirely different meaning. In our world, continents are defined by their separation. Oceans act as barriers, shaping coastlines and influencing climates. But on a Pangea Earth, the rules of the game are entirely rewritten. Imagine a single gargantuan landmass stretching from pole to pole. The sheer scale of such a continent is difficult to comprehend. Travel in such a world would be a vastly different proposition. Instead of seafaring vessels, imagine caravans traversing immense distances, their journeys measured in months or even years. The interior of Pangea, far removed from the moderating influence of the ocean, would likely be a harsh and unforgiving environment. Vast deserts might dominate the landscape, punctuated by towering mountain ranges. Without the separation provided by oceans, the geopolitical map would also be radically different. Empires, if they arose at all, would likely be sprawling land-based behemoths, locked in constant struggles for resources and dominance. If you're fascinated by alternate realities, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications for more mind-bending explorations. Life on Earth is a product of both unity and isolation. The breakup of Pangea played a pivotal role in the evolution of species, as continents drifted apart, carrying their inhabitants along different evolutionary paths. In a world where Pangea remained whole, the story of life would have unfolded in dramatically different ways. Without the geographic isolation that drove speciation, the biodiversity we see today would likely be significantly reduced. Imagine a world where the unique flora and fauna of Madagascar never had the chance to evolve, or a world where the marsupials of Australia faced competition from placental mammals from the very beginning. The very fabric of life, the intricate web of ecosystems, would be woven from a different thread in this alternate reality. The separation of continents fostered the development of distinct cultures, languages, and belief systems. But on a Pangea Earth, the proximity of civilizations would have inevitably led to greater interaction and exchange. Imagine a world where the Silk Road was not a tenuous thread connecting east and west, but a bustling artery of trade and cultural diffusion. Without the barriers of oceans, ideas and innovations would spread more rapidly. The diffusion of knowledge, of technologies, and of artistic expressions would likely occur at a much faster pace. Perhaps a unified global civilization would have emerged much earlier in human history. Or perhaps the constant interaction and competition between cultures would have led to a world of even greater diversity, a vibrant tapestry of human experience woven on a continental scale. In our world, the rise and fall of empires have been shaped by geography. Oceans provided both protection and avenues for expansion, but on a Pangea Earth, the dynamics of power would be fundamentally different. Imagine empires sprawling across vast distances, their borders defined not by water, but by mountain ranges and deserts. Conflicts, when they erupted, would be battles on an unprecedented scale. The struggle for resources, for land, for dominance, would be a constant undercurrent in Pangean geopolitics. Perhaps a single dominant empire would eventually emerge, uniting all of Pangea under its banner. Or perhaps the world would be locked in a perpetual state of conflict, a never-ending game of thrones played out on a continental chessboard. The idea of a Pangea Earth is both tantalizing and unsettling. On the one hand, it hints at a world of greater interconnectedness, where cultural exchange and the flow of ideas know no bounds. On the other hand, it raises the specter of a world locked in perpetual conflict, where the struggle for dominance plays out on an unimaginable scale. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of this counterfactual scenario is the realization that even in a world united by land, humanity would find ways to divide itself. Whether driven by ideology, religion, or simply the pursuit of power, the human capacity for conflict knows no bounds, regardless of the shape of our world. The thought experiment of a persistent Pangea, while purely speculative, offers a powerful lens through which to view our own world. It reminds us that the seemingly immutable features of our planet, the continents themselves, are but fleeting moments in geological time. More importantly, it challenges us to question the inevitability of our own historical trajectory. What if, instead of drifting apart, the continents had remained united? What new possibilities, what different paths might humanity have taken? These are questions without easy answers, but they are questions worth pondering nonetheless. For in the vast canvas of the cosmos, even the most seemingly improbable what-ifs can offer valuable insights into who we are and what we might become. A world where the continents never drifted apart would be vastly different from what we know today, affecting everything from nature to society. Each event in Earth's history can change the world in ways we never imagine. What other possibilities intrigue you? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for joining us in the realm of possibilities. Be sure to subscribe for more adventures into the unknown.